Somebody say just eat.
Me, get delivery like a G. See, hungry dogs gotta eat. I get mines every day, every week. Chicken wings to the crib I'm sitting in. Tacos to the chateau, please. Did somebody say?
The East Coast don't love Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg. The East Coast ain't got no love for Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and Death Row. Y'all don't love us. Y'all don't love us. Well, let it be known then. We know y'all East Coast. We know we at East Coast and Alpha.
Hiya! Welcome! The first Funko Pop unboxing of the new year is to be done right now. Although really, this should have been one of my final Funko Pop unboxings of 2022 because this was an order that I placed, it was about mid-November. As you can see from the neon green parcel tape, this is from those rad dudes down under at PopCultcha. Normally, the complaint from UK Funko collectors, and probably in other parts of the world as well, regarding PopCultcha, is that orders tend to sit around at Melbourne Airport for quite some time. I can't say that about this one, because it seemed to get to Melbourne Airport and then get on a plane straight away. The problem this time was it sat around at Heathrow Airport here in London. Well, not here in London, I'm not in London, but the capital of where I live, you know what I mean. I know why that is, because of all the Royal Mail strikes and everything. There was just backlogs of mail, and this had been sat at Heathrow Airport basically since the 1st of December. So what looked initially to be probably the quickest PopCultcha delivery from Australia to Great Britain ever for me turned out to be perhaps the longest. But never mind, it's come now, it's a new release. It's just one pop, but it's in quite a big box. So let's get it open, and you'll probably be able to guess what it is because you've seen the intro. Here's me forgetting which way up the knife goes. So I can't remember the price of this, especially as I believe I used quite a few of PopCultcha's pop pennies for this as well. So that really bumped the price down to probably less than the postage rate. So it's kind of like a free pop. And then I just paid a little bit in postage for this. Open it up to see some padded air, more padded air, even more padded air. And before I show you, just close up this knife because safety first, etc. But the pop I'm going to show you is the latest one for me in my pop albums collection. You know how much I love the pop albums, and it's number 38. It's Snoop Dogg and his album Doggy Style. I do actually have this album as well. I've got it on a limited edition picture disc. I think it was a Record Store Day issue from maybe 2020 or 2021. There is an unboxing of sorts, a music collecting video, where I show that picture disc album in more detail, but you have to go searching in the bowels of my music collecting playlist for that. Yeah, I wanted this because I've got the album, so it's nice to get the matching Funko Pop as well. I believe there's another Funko Pop album coming out. It might even be out actually by the time this video goes up that I'm wanting to get, and PopCultcha seemed to still be the place to go for things that get in stock first, as opposed to Funko Europe and maybe some of the UK indies. Less said about places like Pop in a Box and Glass Shelf Collectibles, the better. But usual drill for a Funko Pop album, we've got a nice picture of the original album artwork on the back. It's a very sort of cartoony style album sleeve. And then we see the album sleeve again behind the window here, along with the figure, and here is Snoop Dogg, or Snoop Doggy Dogg, I suppose he was still back then. There's been a couple of Snoop Dogg pops that have come out recently. In fact, more than a couple. I think it could be 3 or 4. And a couple of them are supposed to be limited piece ones, although I think they're limited to like something quite high, like about 15,000. Quite high. Snoop, high, get it? Oh well, never mind. Ask your grandmother. So I may try and pick up one of those if I see anything and it's a good deal, but I'm happy enough just with this Pop album and the Snoop figure within it, really. Delighted with this, no complaints about it. The condition is excellent. As I said earlier, it took a while just to actually stop being in a big pile, a big backlog at Heathrow, but that doesn't matter. Hopefully I'll have another Pop album in a very similar vein, actually, to show you on the channel soon, but I need to go away probably after filming this and to see when that's actually coming out, if it's been released yet, as at the moment it's just available on PopCultcha for pre-order, and I don't pre-order anymore because it's just pointless for Funko. We've talked about that numerous times. But there we go, Doggy Style by Snoop Dogg. Thank you all for watching, hope you enjoyed this Funko Pop unboxing, and I want to say special thanks, as I always do, and I always will, to my wonderful subscribers and my generous patrons. Please see Funko affiliate links in the description text box. There you can get discounts on Funko Pops, other Funko products and figures, and of course pop protectors from the likes of all things vinyl. Just basically whatever you want in the collecting realm. If you can click on some links, it helps me out, and it'll certainly help you out with discounts and the such like as well. And also down there, as always, is my Patreon link, Facebook group link, and a link for Urban Jungle Contents Insurance as well. I'm going to go now. I've recently ordered some more album size pop protectors, so I'm going to sort this one out. I'm going to take these cellophane off, I always do, as I don't think once I put it in a protector, certainly, that it needs this layer of cellophane on. I can understand why some people would keep that on. Not me personally. I prefer to take that off and then stick it in a nice, good quality protector and then put it in my display, which is over yonder, and I'm pointing and you can't even see it. And I do hope that all of you will join me again next time for my next Funko Pop unboxing. Cheers everyone. See ya!